Shalom, all praise to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and labor in the word and doctrine. Shalom and in peace, may that be unto the elect of the nation of Israel. So in Revelation 6, verse 9 and verse 10, and when he had opened the fifth seal, and that was Yahawashi, opened the seals. You can read Revelation 5:5. I'll tell you about that. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altars the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahawah. Now, if you go into a deeper level, Yahawashi is the word. Alright? That's why it tells you the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. Right? Because he was the word made flesh. It says, John the 1st chapter, and dwelt among us. Okay? I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahawah and for the testimony which they held. And actually, let's pull it. So the testimony that they held, let's find out. Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren, that have the testimony of Yahawashi. Worship Yahawah, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. Alright, so what testimony did they hold? Verse 10, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Alright, so how long? How long is it going to be that we're in affliction, slavery, bondage? Because from the time of Egypt, which is really when we came in to being a nation, starting with Jacob and his sons, and then from there, and that's a cut for you have to have two Israelite parents. Well, Jacob's wives, Jacob, he was Israel, so he didn't take his own children to wife, his own daughters to wife. And then Joseph, who was his wife? Who was Joseph's wife? If you have to have two Israelite parents to be an Israelite, how many tribes are there if that's the case? Judah, I'm sure Judah took wife of a Canaanite. But anyway, it says, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou judge and avenge our blood that dwell on the earth? So from the time of Egypt, going into Assyria, Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, Rome, into this new Greco-Roman system. We've always been, not always, but for a long time, been in bondage, been in slavery and affliction. Right? So, let's pull this. It's the book of Psalm. It's lucky I can't find it from the Psalm. 2 Peter 3 and 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. Right? So there it seems to us like, from the time of Yahawashi being crucified, it seems like a long time, nearly 2,000 years. Right? But that's only 2 days. Right, so if today is so-called Wednesday, so-called Monday isn't that far away. But 360 times 1,000, that's a lot of days to us. Or even 2,000. Alright, so there is Psalm 90 and 4. For 1,000 years in thy sight, yes sir. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past, and as a watch in the night. Alright, so it seems like it's been a long age, but really it's been a short time for the Lord. But he will surely avenge. This is the Luke 18, starting at verse 1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, the men ought always to pray and not to faint, saying there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, Avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, that I fear not the Most High, nor regard man. Yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by a continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, Hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Right, so every day, every night, we're crying, mourning, not enjoying this little existence we do have. So shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Right, so it is long. But like we just read, 1,000 years. So really, the Lord is redeeming us 2 days after the death, burial, and resurrection of Yahawashi. So it's speedily. Right, so verse 8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? Right, and that's what it's all about. Faith. We get mocked and called faith-based Israelites. Now, what is the opposite of that? Or what is another option? If you're not faith-based, you have to be faith-based. This whole thing, believing in the Heavenly Father and His Son, is a belief. It's faith. Right, so just like a cat when it wants to get out, meow, meow, meow. And you might be doing something, but it might meow 50 times in 2 minutes, and you think, you know what, let me just do it. It's not because you are the cat, you're feeling, oh, I want to get outside, I want to chase some birds. It's simply because it's irking. Now the Lord is not slack concerning His promise, so it's not like the Lord doesn't care. The Lord is aware of it, and to Him it's speedily. Like to us, if we're just chopping a garlic, chopping an onion, then we open the door. To us, that's a quick time. To this cat that's so fixated upon it, it's a long time. Hopefully that analogy makes sense. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Next video, Lord willing, shalom.